Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Lily, welcome in. It's good to see ya. Having some fun little things happening here where we've got overlapping ad breaks from when I started the ads manually to try to keep up with my counter, and then Twitch decided that it's going to start its own ads in its own fake minute that turns out to be 2.5 minutes. Okay, so last time we started working on this mob farm, and we are, I believe, on our last stack of deep slate. So the goal for today is to go resource gathering. Yes, we are on the last stack. We're gonna need plenty more deep slate. We're gonna need plenty of wood for trapdoors. We'll also want some iron for hoppers because we have to get that whole thing set up. As well as chests aplenty. And I never rebuilt our safety. We don't need this source anymore. We've got an infinite source somewhere. So let's clear this out. And head down. Ah, we appear to be hungry. These go up here. This is what goes down here. We'll have to remember to grab that before we head back up. Yeah, not nearly enough wood. As far as deep slate goes. We'll stash this. With this we can keep using, but I don't think we're going to make much use of these for the piece that we're building now. And we should be done with the bucket. Scaffolding, not so much. Alright, let's start with wood. I know, it's gonna be quite a long hunt to find the right wood. Such a rare and valuable resource. You just wish it was more abundant. It's in the wrong spot. Yep. That one. Got that one already. Ow. Rude. Hey, Kershko, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? And of course, thank you for the first time chat. Design your first model with Vroid. I'm not familiar with Vroid. Is that, what is that used for? Designing actively currently. VTuber models. Very nice. I look forward to seeing it on your next stream. Or, well, I guess not necessarily your next stream, but when it's ready, of course. Alright, let's see how we're doing with this, if we've got enough. See, I started setting this up over here. This whole thing is going to end up being moved. Crafting table. All the wood. So we need 64 per floor. So we need 3 stacks. And that gives us 2 stacks. Yeah, so we're not even close. Good timing on that. It's getting dark. Ah, yes, the cows. Let's not forget, because we need books aplenty. What's up, guys? Have some wheat. So we do have the old growth spruce over there that we could be chopping down for this. And we could start farming them, but we're kind of doing double duty here. Because we're going to want to clear this out for other stuff later on anyway. Short enough tree. I think we can do it this way. Short enough for anything we can do this way. That's not quite what I said, captions. They don't do very well with whispers, do they? That was short enough tree. I think we can do it this way. This is my lazy way of live editing my captions. Instead of saving the transcript and going back to edit it, I'll just repeat myself in a clearer way so it gets it that time. Definitely very effective and no issues with that whatsoever. Nope, not here. Oop. Alright, how are we doing? Let's see if we can fill the second stack before we move on. Might be a challenge, you know, because wood is such a sparse resource. Ow. Rude. I was walking there. Alright, so we need 28. That'll fill the stack, and the rest will be chests. And that might not turn out to be enough chests. Let me think. So we've got 4 different resources, plus we need the miscellaneous chests. We're gonna have a stack of 3 for each one. double chests. So that's 5 by 3, 15 twice, that's 30 chests. Plenty there, and then we need 1 chest for each hopper. So let's see how many hoppers we've got here. 5. We need way more than that. But I think we can move on from wood, at least, and start looking for some underground resources. Which I definitely should have more torches for. These in the offhand. Hey, Carrot, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Sleepy, but worth it to watch Minecraft live. Oh, happy birthday to you as well. It's such an amazing coincidence that it seems like every day we share a birthday. Oh, thank you for the follow, Ace. Welcome in, glad to see you. Kushko, it's not my actual birthday. This is a bit of a bit that Carrot does, with all of his community, where every day is your birthday, because every day is worth celebrating. Posture check. I'm fine. Been sitting up straight this whole time. I don't know what you're talking about. Full care package. Ooh, I have to double check. Make sure... Yes, okay. I did a bit of, did a bit of work with Firebot this past week. So I have a new redeem available. So you guys now have the ability to, play some wholesome sounds in my ears while I'm streaming. I probably shouldn't have started at the end with this tunnel, because now it's completely dark behind me, and who knows what could spawn behind me. It's fine. If we die, we'll just respawn and we'll come back down, right? And just grab my stuff. That's how this works. Okay, now this is actually starting to make me nervous. Love all the descriptions on your redeems. So many people just don't bother putting any descriptions, and it can be frustrating sometimes. Yeah, I mean, when you're getting them started, you know, you just want to get them out there, and sometimes it takes a little thought to get a description on there. The important thing is to get them up there, and then, you know, once your community gets established, they know what's going on, you start to feel like there's no point in it. But yeah, I do, especially because for the new one that I just added, it's not going to be completely obvious what you can use it for. But it also might just be the autism in me. I like things to be complete. And it's not complete unless it has a real description. But yeah, I will say, since that's the first time people have the ability to see the lovely, wholesome sounds that are now available to, blast at me, that those are not the only sounds that you are able to play. I do have Firebot set up to check my game category and change what redeem is available based on what game I'm playing. I know we like to get people with sounds that are from different games. I'll leave that up to Blurp because I kind of worry about the licensing of it. For example, Minecraft or Mojang's fair usage guidelines state very clearly that you are not allowed to use their assets if you are not actively creating content for their product. So just kind of following that as the strictest guideline. Anything that I set up myself, I try to make sure I'm using it in the appropriate way for the licensing. And then as far as the blurps, which of course you can use during any game, I'm kind of just running under the assumption that Blurp knows what they're doing and would have probably gotten hit by now if they were breaking license by allowing people to do those kinds of sounds anywhere. Because they're not exactly small. That does have the unfortunate restriction that the free sounds are restricted to the game, and you do have to use bits in order to go off script a little bit. Ace, I think it was over in your Discord, actually, that we were kind of starting an interesting discussion about licensing, you know, what's actually available for us to use. And Scar had made an interesting point about, you know, there's not going to be a whole lot of attention on us smaller streamers. It's my anxiety, and part of me wonders if this is maybe a little vain, but another part of me just thinks, you know, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen completely outside of our control. You know, you're a smaller streamer until you're not, and then once you're not, if, somebody decides to target you, you're kind of stuck with what you've already done. You can't exactly undo it. So I try. I try to follow the licensing guidelines, try to make sure everything I'm doing is not going to get me in trouble further down the line. If this turns out to become more than I'm expecting of it. Don't mind if I do. We are probably going to end up losing this pickaxe before we can enchant it. Not doing too bad on the deep slate. No, we can stash it for now, make a new one with this just up a little bit, and then enchant it up and fix it up. Agree, it's generally better to try to do things right the first time when possible than have to fix it later. Yeah, and it's... You know, the legal stuff about it, that scares me, like, actively. Like, if you... You often find yourself in a situation where there is no fix it later. It's you've made your bed, and now you have to lay in it, and it's... It all comes down to that early ignorance. It's just you just didn't know, you just didn't realize how serious things could get. And for most people, it won't get that serious. Because it's true, you know, it's... Mojang's not coming after that one small streamer that streams to like 5 or 6 people per stream. think you would get some kind general. You would generally get some kind of legal warning first, but of course that's not always the case. Yeah, and it really really depends, because if you might go for a while without somebody noticing that you're overstepping. And a lot of times with these corporations, it's not about being fair. It's not about giving people good notice. It's about, hey, we have an obligation to our shareholders, and this is $10,000 that we've left on the table. We can't let this be left on the table. Because licensing fees are expensive. Oh yeah, we can get into a whole thing about shareholders and large corporations and all that. Obligation is towards the players, not the shareholders, or should be. It should be. And there are some businesses. I used to work for the Postal Service, and the Postal Service, when they do their onboarding, U.S. Postal Service, when they do their onboarding, they say the employees are stakeholders in the company. So you do have business models like that, where if you're a customer or if you're an employee, that makes you some kind of stakeholder in the company. They don't do public trading, where just anybody invests and suddenly they're the stakeholder. But not everybody does it, and a lot of times you do get forced into that public trading, because that kind of investment is how you pay for ramping up your production, how you pay for scaling up your business. It's a big challenge, because there's no real clear solution. What am I looking for? This. And torches. I need torches. There we go. That should cover me for a bit. Maybe I should have brought a shovel with me, huh? Yeah, that's gonna end up being worth it pretty quickly. Okay. I think we've opened this. Oh, no, we didn't open this enough. Missed something very important here. There we go. Let's not leave this hanging out. I'm gonna do 2 wide at a time, just to make this a little more manageable. Probably good on deep slate, but I want to finish raising the height of this tunnel. Which definitely does not need to be 4 wide, but here we are. Yeah, so we'll finish this up and then we'll move up and start looking for some iron. We'll need at least one hopper for each double chest, plus an additional row for the item sorter. So that will be 20. 24 for the 4 that are going to sit below the mobs on the platform. And I haven't done a count of the line that I'll need to take from that platform down to the item sorter. So that's actually going to be 8 for that platform because of the way I have it set up. It's going to have to go down at least 1 after it gets picked up from all the mobs. Maybe I don't move up. Maybe I just go through the cave that we've already got set up. Might be some iron just poking out on the surface there. Some more collecting here. Iron this out. Don't like that that's only too high. Can open that up. But yeah, to kind of finish my thought from earlier, the reality of this is that when you become a streamer, when you unlock monetization, you are effectively starting your own business. And anytime you start a business, there's a lot that you have to learn to make sure you are not overstepping, make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do. You know, it's one thing if you're just, like, creating free videos on YouTube that you don't get any money from. It's something else entirely once you start earning money off of it. And so, I'm still very new at this, and there's still so much more that I have to learn about what I'm able to do, that at this point, it's just better for me, at least, to play it safe. a lot of reading and a lot of interpretation to do. Terms of service are not as straightforward as we would often like them to be. And I think a terms of service violation would be one of the worst ways to end a streaming career, because there's so much complexity, so many unspoken rules, that it would be a real shame to miss out because of the ones that were spoken. Nothing is ever as straightforward as we'd like it to be, and if it is, tend to be a little suspicious. I like to think some things are, you know, exactly what it says on the tin. Maybe that's a little naive of me. Or just idealistic. But it's always worth a second look, oftentimes a second opinion, for something as serious as legal text. And anytime you feel like you're kind of learning something on your own, even if it's just a detail of something that you're getting a lot of support for, it's always worth reminding yourself that very few people get anywhere in life without the support of others. It is to say, never be afraid to ask a friend for a little help or advice. Nope, I do not have enough torches for that. We have lit enough of this mine shaft up that I should not need... that I may not need to go through exploring new areas. Okay, back where I came from. Y'all see any iron? Bye, creeper. Bye, creeper. Guess what I don't have on me? Yes, done that one already. That is an unlit spider spawner. That diamond is so tempting out there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have better luck if I move up and start strip mining. do a quick scan around here first. I probably did grab all the iron already. Give myself a second way out. Check over here real quick. How long have I been a streamer? Oh, you know what? I only missed 1 week, so it would be... I've got an ad break starting in a minute. Um... No, my day counter on Minecraft is not useful because I had a couple of hardcore resets, so let me check my satisfactory stream day counter. I might be up to 2 months at this point. So tomorrow will be day 12 of satisfactory, so that'll be 12 weeks plus an additional for the break for wedding. So, brand new, baby streamer. Alright, I'm gonna hold myself up here and move over to the break screen for the ad break. When we get a little further down the line, Ace, those couple months are not going to be very meaningful difference. I can tell you that. Alright, we're going on ad break. This is a perfect opportunity to take a moment, take a bio break, grab a beverage, get up, stretch, move around, and I will see you in a few minutes. And welcome back, everybody. Keep that. So I went 21 torches up. This is the wrong count, and I lost track of which way the torches were. So we want to go strip mining for iron. I believe 16 is the level that iron is most abundant, and I believe minus 55 is where bedrock is. And these torches are all spaced 4 apart. So we need to go up 71, that's 55 plus 16. So that is going to be 18 torches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I think we'll start the strip mine here. And if you are wondering, yes, we are on Java. Yes, I do have the ability to bring up the debug screen. I have made a decision that I am not going to use any of the debug tools here. Everything that I do, I was going to say must be in the spirit of the game, but like a mob farm is not really in the spirit of the game. As it was originally created, it's still kind of an exploit. Well, arguably an exploit. But yeah, I'm trying to avoid using the debug tools whenever possible, just to see how this run goes that way. So we should be at roughly level 16 at this point. We are also completely full in our inventory. Drop some cobble for the diorite. Cobble's much more abundant. That should be good for the rest of the mob farm. We've got some tuff, diorite, gravel, and granite. Nope, 9, not 8. Well, we can just smelt that right away. Block of diamond, box of lapis. $27 is the multiple of 9, not 28. Plenty of tools that we can dump here. Flint goes in here. That crafting table I should have actually built up at the mob farm. I feel like... Yep. We'll do it there. So this is going to be all the stuff that we need to take up with us for the mob farm. Make sure we have this. Scaffolding as well. Anything else I put away? Still keep the bucket with us. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know if just wildly opening chests is gonna tell me what that is. That's fine. We'll just regret it when we get back up there. Oh, I could have put the axe away. Should be decent enough. Go that way. I'm gonna go over to the other side and create a tunnel there as well for us to meet coming through. And then we'll do the in-betweens. That's what we're here for. It's a good one, too. We don't need the axe. Can't say I definitely found the right level for sure, but close enough. Just wait till we're doing this with Fortune 3. No, no. Rude. What on earth was that sound? Is that a dying glow squid? That's just copper. 1, 2, 3. Thought there was gonna be more. Okay. I have to head back and make a new diamond axe, or diamond pickaxe soon. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Yes, I do, space my strip mines, 3 wide in between. I know 2 wide is the surefire way because you are exposing at least one side of the blocks on both sides, but most ore veins are at least 2 deep anyway, so no, I don't feel like I'm gonna miss out on too much doing it this way. I feel like it makes the area I can expose much broader in a much shorter time. I'll take some coal. Gonna need it, because I'm about to use up my last torch. Alright, so we'll make some more torches with that coal and get a new pickaxe. Now, I have noticed, since I mess with the equalizer settings on my microphone, I'm a very sibilant speaker. I get a lot of S sounds coming through. And because I boosted the, treble, it's becoming very apparent to me. What do I need? I need... just the block. Oh, I just put all those sticks away. Need that. some tools away. These over here. I'm using this for something. I don't remember what it was. Since I'm here. I want to check. Hmm. Some spider sounds coming from somewhere. Might be more cave system to that water that I exposed earlier. Even more coal. That's what I say earlier. 28 hoppers needed for the main function of the mob farm storage system. So I think I'll make that an even 40. Hopefully that'll be enough. Maybe I can do a whole stack. But it takes 5 iron ingots per hopper. So a whole stack is going to be 5 stacks of iron. That's quite a bit of resource gathering without an iron farm. Hey, there's some iron. Could definitely use some redstone. Won't say no. And we'll get some iron out of it. Although we would have found this on the other side. Ah, we don't need that there. Good call, misclick. Ah, we reached the other end, okay. Yeah, the upside of single height branch mining that a lot of people tend to do when they're doing this kind of resource gathering is you don't need any torches. Because there are no mobs that spawn in a one height tunnel. Run to the other side. Also, that alignment was so perfect. I did not count the depth of this this central tunnel. And we really did get 3 wide between every single one. Lava? Won't worry about it right now. think regardless of how much iron that we get, we're gonna make as many hoppers as we can. At the end of the... or coming up to the next ad break. Which is still another 28 minutes away. And then just go up and finish the structure of the mob farm, because we should be... I want to get that done today, at least. The materials aren't super essential right away. It's going to be the experience and the enchanting. Well, the experience for the enchanting. But also, as long as we have the chests, I can always, like, take a break from... experience farming to just clear out my inventory into the chests manually. And that will potentially get us with... Fortune 3. So when we come back down to get more iron, we can get a lot more from a lot less ore blocks. And then I'll probably need to go steal a villager from the village that we found a little while ago. So we can get mending unlocked. Steal a couple villagers, one for the farm too. Emerald producer and a mending producer. Tools are definitely first priority for enchanting. And then we'll start worrying about weapons and armor. Oh, the sword's pretty high priority too, just to make mob farming a little easier. No, not there. There. This keeps distracting me. Okay, that's better. Oi. Need as much lapis as we can get. Copper aplenty. We will absolutely be updating this world to 121.9 when that comes out. Copper's going to become a lot more useful at that point. I'm actually low on dirt. I'll hold on to the dirt. Oh, that'll help. I'm gonna lose another diamond pickaxe soon. I think actually we'll just call it there. It's a little dark out. Just a little. Oh, I don't have the chests on me. That's not gonna help. Let's do some inventory clean out. Move the stuff that is no longer base cobblestone block to the bottom. That's how that works, apparently. Lots of coal. Put that up here. Still got some diorite on me. Right. That's another thing that I needed to take up with me. That's a block. Can do blocks of those as well. Got a lot of gravel on me. Flint. Grab those chests back. Definitely don't have enough chests. If we need 40 for the actual storage, so I just made all cauldrons. Those were not supposed to be cauldrons. Well. Okay. I mean, we can use those later, so it's not a total waste, but that is not what those were for. No, I'll stick with iron pickaxes for the construction work. I guess stone is fine. It'll slow me down a bit fixing mistakes, but... No, I need the torches. What don't I need? Probably the bucket, to be honest. Yeah, no, that's fine. Ah, compass. Compass does not use. I can't believe I just turned all that iron into cauldrons. I mean, we'll need cauldrons at some point, but... oh well. Okay, so for the chests... 3, 4, 5... Is that where I want them? I don't think so, actually. No, we're not ready to go up there. Yeah, no, we need to bring the scaffolding down briefly. Oh, we actually could have just broke it. It would have... Water would have brought it down to us. There it goes. Chest here for a bunch of this stuff. Pick up the rest of the scaffolding. What I want... Ow. Yeah, I think we can put the chests in the middle. Should have brought an axe with me. Alright. One, two, three, four, five. Nope, too many. Was I trying to go 4 high with these? I might have been trying to go 4 high with these. Oh, ow. Okay. I want... Ah, of course. So we'll put... Here. It's gonna be our down. We picked those up. We did pick those up. I did put lanterns up here. Did put lanterns down here. There's the bed. Send it up. I sent it up. Oh, I need... that back. Ow. Grab that. Drop something in there. There we go. Drop the redstone in there. Not much we can do with it right now. Alright, back up here. There we go. Okay. I can't place scaffolding on those? Interesting. Alright, what do we have in there? The trapdoors. Throw those in there, we'll throw those in there. That's why I couldn't carry it. Okay, I see. Bring these back out, we'll throw them in there. It's gonna have to be... this. There we go. Now we can get to our bed. And crafting table. And what I left down there is the trapdoors that we can use right away. Seven, 8. The other shift key. And that's the full stack. Alright, we've got 2 more layers to build. So for each of those, we're going to need 4 full stacks. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 2 more layers to build. We already have the 3rd layer built. do that? Yeah, it does. Four, five, six, seven, eight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the ceiling. And that's the ceiling. Okay. Oh, ad break. One notification that starts in 1 minute. We can do a little bit of work while we're waiting on that. Do our starting blocks over here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Head up here and make sure we drop a couple torches. Come back down to the bed and we'll pause for ads. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. No, this is easier to build from underneath. I am missing something important. Which is, I need carpeting. Okay. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, torch. 1, 2, 3, torch. Appear to be a bit hungry. Some starting blocks. For the third layer. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, perfect. It's getting dark. Not dark enough yet. Fine. Alright, now it's dark enough. For sure, without a doubt. Alright, I need some more stacks. 2, 3, 4. We'll need enough for the ceiling as well. Yeah, one more stack for good measure. I did not place torches. Okay. Another stack. I think we need 2 stacks. Yep, just the one. Three, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's the main structure. I have to come up and do carpets. Turning it on is a detail I will need to work out. It is a detail I do not currently have worked out. So what's going to be the best way for carpet? Because I don't have sheep yet. Might as well do the farm. We ran into clay underneath, which means there's definitely some kind of, yeah, clean that up at some point. Lush cave down there. That might be our best bet for carpet, is moss carpet. Swear we made this jump before. Whatever. We'll do it the correct way. Come on over, you guys. That's all of them. this back over here. Yeah, alright, let's go head back down to the strip mine and see what we can find in that clay. It was this way, right? Yep, there it is. So, up wasn't getting me anywhere. I guess I just wouldn't mind having the clay, honestly. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Alright, I'm gonna go make another diamond pickaxe. Start mining down from it. What is this, number 4? Yes. Hey, look, iron. A lot of iron. Clay does mean a lush cave biome below, doesn't it? Or maybe above. Do I have the compass on? I do. Found some coal. Oh, I see. Let this bring me up to the surface and see if there's an azalea tree nearby. Oh, hello. Ow. Nope. Nope. I said nope. Extremely no. Guys, I don't think we're finishing that mob farm. Well, there it goes. As I'd mentioned before, I am going to make this my last hardcore world. Just because, we've had so many restarts and I'm not really making a whole lot of progress. So the next world that I start is going to be, just a regular hard mode survival world. I think it is 4 o'clock right now. We've only got 30 minutes left in stream. Instead of trying to get that started, I think I'm actually just gonna call it here. And next week, Saturday, we'll get started on the new survival world. Switch over to our ending screen. So thank you all for being here. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Let me see, who's live right now? I think I'm gonna send you all over to the baker today. So let's go ahead and initiate the raid. Here's our raid message. Thank you all for being here. I will be live again tomorrow with our weekly Satisfactory stream. And we will start the new hardcore world, or the new survival world, next week. And I will see you all next time.